kilonewton and load. Sinakita ko lang sa inyo na pwede naman isulat eh. And a live load of 206 kilonewton. Diba? So, alam ko na kaagad na ito, dead load ko eh. Yun, in live load of 206. Can I still get that? Anyway, so please write especially the assignment. Now, if we are in assessment, it's up to you whether you want to write it or not. Para, di ba, yung iba, napapansin ko lang na what they did, para at least yung kanilang utak, they write muna. Some of our students are like that. Para, kasi di ba pag una nakikita problem, you fairly, I would say, di mo siya nakikita kaagad, di ba? Pero pag tinulat mo siya, medyo nag-subside yung tension. Nag-subside yung tension, so doon nakuha ganito pala na ganito yung gagawin muna. So kaya, last time I told you that I would like you to have your own system. Pagdating sa columns, paano ba ito kinukuha? Paano ba mga computations na pwede mo ngayon? Diba? So, when you are at ease, that's the time that you can siyempre gumagana na yung pagtak mo eh. Kasi you started doing that. Okay, you started doing that. And like those assignment, I would like you to write there because you are not, I think 28, 58, 29, 30, it's 2 days. Okay, 2 days with 2 problems. We usually just have 3 hours in 3 problems. You can see that. You can see the I would say the difference among the 2 assessment. Okay, assessment. Now, assignment can also be an assessment. We are trying to assess first whether you are going to do it. But it's an assignment. Number 2, whether you have correctly answered the assignment. But there are 2 things that really matter when you are given an assessment. So assignment is an assessment in a way to check those behaviors, psychological. When you do that, only when the time has to be submitted, yung naiba yung nangyayari. Okay, naiba yung nangyayari, hindi mo na nailagay. Saka iba din yung writing mo, So hindi siya makukumpleto. Okay? So I'm telling you na that's psychology. Kasi patapos na eh. Kailangan mo na i-submit eh. But notice that assignment is as important as quizzes. I can only just give it 10%, or I may not be giving it any percent if I see that when it precedes a quiz, then I would just say I think it's alright. I also have to leave it. I can get something from the assignment. Just like what I did last time. In our slab design, I noticed that some of our students really also did not do it. A lot of our students did not do it. Please do it. Okay? Please do it. Okay? So I think I almost have, we also have something here. There are 23 of them. So as I said, I checked this one. I put them in my spreadsheet, but I would like to tell you that he's right. Ito lang yata sumunod eh, si Christy. Christy is not around yet. So I'm just giving you that. I hope that it's clear between us. So this one also is not clear. This one is from Roldan. Is Roldan around? So let's have let's have a Punelas, sinulat, isa lang nagsulat, at saka si Dolatre. Nga lang, hindi masyadong clear yung kwento natin. But to me, it's okay. Padlina, let us check. You see, sinulat ni Padlina. Then, let us check. Okay, and you, uses, pero dito, nilagyan mo. Okay, nilagyan mo. So, those are the things that you have to take care. This. So, we are now solving so these are many phases that I would like you to take note, okay? To take note. So I'll repeat our okay, yeah, because it's the LD steward. So I'm telling that your quiz is this, okay? Because of the I give you a chance for some of the students who are doing who are doing it. So the spacing of bars should not exceed. Okay, that's good. Okay. This is for compression. Okay. But notice that you also have to take care when you are detailing this, because this one will be for construction supposedly. So when you are designing this, okay, but okay, is this really for this or for this one here? So you just have to take note of that. Then number 2, is the canal, please. Okay, question?
Sir, yes sir po.
Yes?
Pwede pong malaman po yung pinakatamang sagot po dun sa assignment po. Sinagot ko, hindi po sa napagpasa po, hindi ko makakuha ng tama po or mag-get sa mismong process po eh.
I'm going to give you an example, but not exactly this. This the same problem, but not exactly this, because I'm giving this one as your assignment. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm giving you similar thing, just like if it's a banana, I'm going to give you banana. Okay? The same thing. But again, what is important is that this. Okay? You run a mile. I think that's important. What is important is that I would say a mile, okay? Kahit sabihin ko na mag-discuss ako, many times, okay, I have so many courses already. I can we give some examples. Some examples not effective. Some examples na binigay the student. But conceptual example, maraming natutong ng estudyante. Kuha mo, Kyle. Kyle, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why it's important? Because say, for example, you think of a way, you have a column. A column, you have your column subjected to axial load, and that there's a moment. Okay, there's a moment there. How are we going to do it? So, are we thinking of a biaxial? It's not. It's only at a time. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, after this, I'm just showing you so that you don't get surprised. I don't like surprises. Okay. I would like you to know how I did, how I check your work and that. And that, to me, is not okay. Alright? So, 11.19, not done. Okay? Not done. But there's something in here, but not get through. Let us check what is in there. Okay, what is in there. So you can see, sayang eh. Sayang tong mga ganito na mga ginagawa natin. Assignment eh. Diba? There's a school na I will not tell you. Okay, so I hailed from there. So nagawa po namin ay mga problems assignment. Assignment assignment, kailangan mo siyang isubmit talaga. Dapat maganda yung assignment. Iba pa yun doon sa mga quizzes. Okay? Ang ginagawa namin talagang as much as possible, sabi nga ni Dakanay na hindi daw siya makapag-submit. Kasi nga, tama ba yun Dakanay? Kasi I like that word, no? Sabi mo nga kanina na dahil hindi ka sure doon sa assignment na sa sagot mo. Tama ba yun? Tama ba yun? Are you there? Yeah. Pero Brad, hindi naman masama yung mag-try. Hindi masama, no? Whatever happens, submit ka lang. Kasi, paano mo naman malalaman kung tama o hindi? Keyword. So, kagaya nito. Sinubmit. Sinay ko kagad. Sabi ko, baka meron para kasi, ano na. Pero wala na eh. Meron pumakabol. Okay, pero sabi, I think 2 or 3 adjunants. So, ito naman kay Tobias. Tobias, lagyan mo ng bro yung pinakita ko. I think we've been doing that one. Okay? And another is okay. Check if the column is slender. Check the slender this column. This column. Tinapos, bro. What happened? Obvious. Okay. That's there. Okay, but you did not put. Okay, so let's have an example. Messiah is here. Wow, I like this. Then mo talagang hinanong pa din Messiah. Yan nga lang, hindi na niya sinusunod. You have to write, okay? And so pinakita ko na natin sa inyo, mga has. Use diagrams, yeah, that's it. Okay? But I think our so this is a very important. This is important matter for all of us. Number 2. Anastas, where are you? Manalastas, are you there? Sulat lang, Brad. Okay, sulat lang. Try 13 by 13 inch column. Sabi natin kasi eh. So, that's the reason why we tackled this. Okay? That's the reason why we tackled this. You can see, Kyle, why we tackled it, why we have to check your submission and tell other students how it would be. Okay? How it would be. So, Malate. And ito, pagka nag-detail tayo, siyempre, di ba ito, 150. Okay, so hindi pumasok na 300 but 350. Malate. So, sulat lang, sir. Sulat lang. Is Malate there? Malate, are you there?
You are now unmuted.
Yes,
Malate,
sir.
are
Yes,
you
sir.
there?
Nandito po, sir.
Okay.
You are now
Yeah, that's
muted.
good. So lahat ng mga kasama, ito lang bro, medyo na ano tayo dito, ha? But, you know, okay. So let's have an example. Sino pa ba? Dapat man may malo lahat na. Kasi pinatsagaan natin ito lahat. Here, I would just like you to appreciate that, putting that one there. But I would like you to write. Okay? I would like you to write. Yeah. Let us solve one. Okay, let us solve one. Let us solve one problem. Okay, one problem. Good problem. This is
Wala
it.
na?
Nasa labas.
Meron pa ba?
Meron.
Good problem.
Ay, bakit? Ilang basa?
Dalawa.
Example 2, example 3 tayo. What we did last time. Bakit ito kasama? Tingin, tama ba ito hindi? Malaki, tama ba ito hindi? Correct or not? I think I need to... Correct or not?
May dalawa naman ako.
That was our example last time. Here. Correct or not? Mali?
Bakit naman?
Assign a rectangular tide column to carry a factored axial load of 1765 kilonewtons. Okay, now my question is,
Umayos ka na nga.
this detailing correct?
Ba?
Got it. Okay, so let's have a problem. Okay, let's have a
Makikita
problem.
lang. Dito.
Let's have the problem.
Bilisan yung bilisan yung pituan.
Okay, so okay, now okay, forget it.
Sige na, dyan na kayo. Mamaya-maya pa
Okay,
ako
so
babalik.
let's do it. Problem.
Uy, bilisan mo, paano na dyan pa si mama? kayo. Aalis ako. Hindi ko kayo bibigyan ng ice cream. Ay, ano?
By 413, it's 70. And K is equal to 0.83. This is given. And that's why you can see, I asked earlier, it's Amon. Amon, did I ask, how did you get 0.92? Okay, was that given? So I think that should have been the answer. Okay, that should have, it was given. Okay, it was given. Let us plot this one first. Okay, let us plot this. Okay, so far it says that we have the 6-story building and that at the 4th level they have reduced. It might be that at the 6th level it took someone. Five, 6. What about this? What about that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it might be, okay, the problem did not say so much. Okay, it might be this part can be a roof deck, or it can be a simple roof beam. Okay, so you have truss. So you might have the truss, whatever the design. Okay, might be a roof truss here, roof truss, or that this one can be your roof beams. Can you imagine that? Because if this is your first, second, third, fourth, fifth level, so it's your 6th level. So what happens to the at the top of the 6th level? So you should provide cover against the environment. So we're talking about here. Okay? And it's not also clear. I gave you this problem because part of an actual problem. Okay, now this might be your the one that you are doing currently. I'm showing to you everything because I don't like that we duplicate this one with uh, with the design report. Okay, so right every time that we are doing a example, we are also giving a practical use of the example. Okay, practical use of the example. Yes, Padolina.
Sir, same topic pa rin po ba yun? About pa po ba yun doon sa assessment last time? Or ibang topic na po?
What do you mean? What are you asking, Padolina? Please repeat.
Sir, tanong ko lang po kung same topic pa rin siya, sir, doon sa column? Or ibang topic na po?
This is a column. We are doing a sample in column. Is that right? You can see that.
Sir, thank you po.
Yeah. This is tied column, okay? Tied column, okay? Okay, I'll put it explicitly. Okay, tied column, okay? Tied column. We are still in tied column. What I'm just saying, Padolina, is that you can have all those examples, but the question is, what are those examples for? Where can we use that? You're taking civil, and what do you think? Just like what I require, you can see it's a hand-picked assignment, because I know that you are doing your design report. I hope that you are able, for those students who actually have studied the samples and studied the problem that I gave you. It's a sort of thing that you should have done in the design report, because you are designing a reinforced concrete building, and that many times we said, I hope that you are going to have our, I think we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, what do you call this, this one recorded, I would say. Please check that many times when we are doing this, okay? And we are doing this, we try to also at the same time
Matulog kayo, diyan gusto niyo matulog.
apply it, okay? Apply it in our design, okay? Design report that we are design project that we are doing right now. What I am doing right now, Padilina, is a grid, of a building. Say for example, is a the solution here can be just too mechanical. It can just be too mechanical because there is a process to do that, and the process is, I have to tell you, why do I have to reinvent the wheel? Okay, it's just the same. I just got it from the book. Okay, whatever is in the book is just there. So that's why I would like to help you in that way, that no secret. Okay, all of those are just in the book. Everything that I gave you are just in the book. I just changed that in terms of. So I'm going to label it Padilina. Okay. So what I'm saying here is that, say for example, this kind of problem can just be any problem. Actually, this is from your book. I just worded it that way. I got it from a reference. Okay. So now I'm telling you that, what about this when some of our students have solved it already in their assignment? Padilina, have you recognized this problem? Recognize that?
Yes, sir, pero medyo hindi ko pa po alam paano approach na, paano sisimulan.
But you were able to solve. So how did you solve it? Solve it. You have your assignment, and anyway, I'll check your assignment. Okay. I'm just That's why I'm helping you in that way because Castillo last time and also to you. So again, it's not only like that because the problems, as I've said, I just got it from our reference, the one that I gave you to study. Okay, I just changed the, I just changed it. Okay, I just made it. Okay, I just changed some, but it's just the same in your book. Okay, in our book. So, sorry. Instead of just like that one as a mechanical, this one is A. I'm talking about your problem in the manuscript. The These are grid lines. Okay, F, G. Okay? For example, that is in terms of 7 meters. Okay. So what I'm showing is that we are hitting two birds at the same time because we're going to solve this, and at the same time, I hope you're going to apply this one in your. Not I hope. This is what I'm looking at your appendix. Okay, in your solution of your manual calculation of your columns. Except that that's why I gave you I gave you a bird's eye view of what all these things are, because if not, the next question is we have studied this column and how are we going to apply it, okay? Because the solution here is just simple, okay? There is a procedure and there is a
Ilan ba
procedure.
to? 2, 4, 6.
But what I'm saying is that, say for example, this one is the fourth level. Okay? This is my building, okay? This one can be 6 meters, 6 meters, 7 meters, 7 meters, 6 meters, 6 meters. Could be 6 meters also, 7, 7, 6, and 6. So I can have columns at the fourth here, something like for example, this is at the fourth level. So I'm going to put them on here. So it's just one of those. Okay. So I'm going to plot them. I'm plotting that one here. So what I'm saying last time. Okay. I'll repeat. I'll repeat. This problem I just got it from our. So there's a problem. There's a solution there. I just got it from there, and that is simple and it's procedural. But the thing is, saan natin gagamitin? At paano natin gagamitin? Saan? So I'm just saying that it's here, okay? It's here. And that's what I also not presume, but expect, okay? Presumption is different from expect. And I have mandatory expectation that submit to me a calculation, manual calculation, just like what we are going to do now. It's just an example, okay? Just an example. So all of this can be just a column. Now, it can also, if you are going to trade off, for example, you can have your column there. You can have your column there. Notice that in terms of analysis, okay, in terms of analysis, they too can have different forces, okay? Say for example this part. Okay, say for example the architect don't plan a column here. So what you are going to do, you can have a greatest moment here. Okay? You can also say that this part, okay, that this part is what? Is what we say in the problem, but that doesn't mean that it's such as y doesn't embrace length of LU determine the forces determine. You can see it is used as a lateral force resisting frame braced against side sway. But it does not say what part of the building. Okay, what part of the fourth level? Is it grid line B? Is it grid line?
Huwag kang isasarado ka.
Example, this is this one, two.
Ay, ipapakita ko ang something sa inyo para kaya ganun na.
I'm showing to you how you're going to present your solution in your design report. 6, 7. Let us say it's here. Let's say that this part is here. Okay, that's what I'm talking. Okay, so you don't get confused. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, I'm just so let us first plot it by drawing. How could it look like? Okay, how could it look like? So I would say that we have my point. Padlina, is it clear to you now? Let's have that. Okay, so let us say this is one of that. Okay, that one. Okay. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I think I just got lost. Anyway, just wait. Or I'll just get out for a while. It seems that it's working.
Na.
So we have this problem. Okay? We have this problem. You have there. You also have there. To my comments, okay? That is equal to 1/7. Is that correct? Now how we are going to plot it? 1/7 kilonewton. And that have your m sub 1 equal to 1/7. That you have your m2.
Okay na 500 isa?
Okay, m2 to 1/7 kilonewton meter. Okay, and how much is the unbraced length? It's equal to 5. And that it says that your one is equal to think that one all the time, but essentially it could not be there. Okay, just put the, let me say that's your,
1, 2, 3, 4.
you do not know yet, so just put it there.
1, 2,
That there, there. Trying to put it at the center. And that it's your x, it's your y. So this one is 2.5. In mm, okay? That's in mm, and this one is 250. One is equal to, that one is equal to 300. It's equal to 375. The first is that we try to check if this one is slender or not. Students got it today, but as I've said, I just would like you to please make it clear. Put the. So notice that, are you not going to ask me where is this coming from? Maybe you would like to ask. If anybody would like to ask. So now notice that you actually have not asked me also about this. But I would like you to ask me. Okay? Because it's not part of the problem. It's not part of the problem. So I'm telling everything that you think that I think you can be a loophole for you, and that I will say, okay, I think your solution is not okay, because you simply just put 62.5 right away. So if it's not there, I would like you to write. Assume distance from droid to the bars. Understand what bar is that? Bars, or off the bar, is equal to 62.5. and then. So without this, I can say, you gotten this. Where have you gotten that? So it must be assumed. You have to put this one explicitly. Okay? Then, of course, you are now going to start the procedure for solving. Okay, it's just there. So check the slenderness of the column, just like what Bobby said. But I would like you to put check, the word check, okay? Uh, uh, not just simply slenderness, because you still have to check that one with the specification, code specification, and that is why you have to say check the slenderness of the column. Okay. So Max, that's what you have from your assignment, okay? So you have, we don't do we don't reinvent this one, okay? We did not do, okay, 34 minus 12, okay? M1 M2 minus is equal to 34 minus 12 plus 117 plus 117. This size is very important, okay? Because what if this one is double? What this one is single bend? You can see that is single bend. That is single bend. Okay, that is single bend, and that is why I said that you can only catch the problem when you try writing that. Okay, when you try writing that. What is this for? Okay, what is that for? And I asked you earlier, are you not going to ask me what about this? Okay, so my time is 3:31. We're going to review this one again next meeting. I would like you again to please do this assignment. Okay, your assignment, there are two, but you cannot submit anymore. Sorry for that. Okay, the only thing that you can do to ensure your understanding is I would like you to study this one. Okay, for we're talking about this one for short and slender columns. Okay, because that was our topic last meeting. Okay, any question? Adelina, question. This is what you can do, the least that you can do. So you cannot submit this one anymore because it's done already. Okay, so see you next meeting.
Thank you po.
Yeah, we're going to discuss this one once more because, as I've said, it's a two-sided. Okay, right away. I just would like you to appreciate what are those things that we are trying to study. Kumbaga sa atin, ano ba yon? Saan ba natin gagamitin yon? Dito po natin siya magagamit dito. Kunwari, yung inyong design